Explorer families, and welcome to Back to School Night 2020. We're your administrative team from Westlake Charter School, and we'll launch Back to School Night for our first ever virtual Back to School Night. Hey, each of the team is going to introduce themselves and give one celebration about the start of the school year, because every meeting at Westlake Charter School starts with celebrations, and tonight should be no different. So I'll get us started if that's okay. My name is Mr. Ike. I'm the executive director of our Westlake Charter School. My job is to work directly for the board on the vision and the governance of the whole organization. And if you need anything from me, you can reach out to me at jike@westlakecharter.com. Now, my celebration is I just want to celebrate hashtag WCS Spirit Friday. Even though we're not together on campus, we're still having Spirit Fridays, and I love that. Okay, Mrs. Kayau?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ike. I'm Mrs. Kayau. I am the principal of our K-8 charter school. I work with our teachers directly on our academic and SEL instruction, and I'm also the point of contact for the community, so for the day-to-day operations. So if you need anything, jkayau@westlakecharter.com. And my celebration is about morning meeting and advisory meeting. Every day across our K-8 campus, all students log in to do some community building and social emotional learning. So that's my celebration.
I love it. Mrs. O'Hagan?
Hi, everyone. I'm Mrs. O'Hagan. I'm your assistant principal. I also support academics and SEL instruction on campus by working with our teachers and our instructional aides. I'm also your point of contact for curriculum and multi-tiered systems of support. So I make sure that every student gets what they need, both socially and academically. If you need anything at all, please reach out to wohagan@westlakecharter.com. And my celebration is our distance learning kits. We started the school year off strong by sending home kits, and our teachers have committed to continuing to send home distance learning kits so your students have what they need at home to facilitate distance learning.
All right, Mrs. Jackson.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sabrina Jackson, coordinator for special education. I support instruction for students served through special education. I'm your point of contact for anything that has to do with IEPs, accommodations, and student services. My celebration is to our Westlake parents. Thank you all for all you've done to help make distance learning a success.
Now, families, welcome to Back to School Night 2020. If it's okay with you, I'll take it from here and show the families some slides that we built for them to launch this evening. Does that sound good, everyone? Mm-hmm. All right. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for being here. Families, we thought we would just take a couple of moments to answer some of the key questions that you must all have during this back to school night. First one up, what does the year look like for learning at Westlake Charter School? Well, to be totally honest, we hope it doesn't look too incredibly different from every year here at Westlake Charter School. Number one, we will follow and live our mission, that we demonstrate what is possible when school and community collaborate to create inspiring adults with the academic and social emotional readiness to lead as global citizens. You can see on the right side of this slide some of our pillars of our program being pulled in. Personalization, that every student gets what they need, when they need, as long as they need it, and that leads to fostering an experience of inclusivity and equity for all of our students. You know, this whole teacher as designer concept leads to innovation and flexibility. We have other schools who look to our school to say, what is possible? What are your teachers doing? We're so proud of the work our teachers are doing during distance learning. So many other school leaders have reached out to me and the rest of the admin team to say, hey, tell us what your teachers are doing, because we'd love to replicate some of that. And so we're so proud of this teacher designer pillar. You know, the last piece I'd love to just talk about is, you know, our pillar of expanding opportunities for our students. You know, really this leads to the full-throated belief that academics and social emotional readiness are both equally important in student learning, especially now that we've been separated from one another since March. And so we will commit fully this year to all of our pillars and our mission to bring an amazing year of growth and learning for all of our students. So how will we address academic and social emotional readiness this year? Well, we will engage in daily instruction, daily live instruction, also asynchronous pre-recorded instruction. We want to make sure that everyone has access to our amazing teachers. If that means if your student can make it every day for our live instructional pieces, great. If our student can't make it for whatever reason, we want to have resources available so your student can continue to grow and learn every single day. We want you to know that every day is a learning day at Westlake Charter School. So that leads us to the idea of attendance. Can you tell us a little bit about attendance? Because if I can't make it to live instruction, but I do my asynchronous work, am I still in attendance? Let's take a look. So this slide indicates that we will always take attendance every day in the morning, as we typically do. As our students go away for breaks and come back, attendance may be taken again or checked up on, meaning if you're in middle school, period 1 or block 1 versus block 2, but also in elementary school throughout the day. If a student shows up in the morning but then disappears in the afternoon, we're going to check in and make sure we know where everyone is. Now, if your student has an excused absence, just like you would in any year, use the notes at the bottom of this slide to make sure you contact the school and let us know that your absence was excused. I don't want anyone getting so hung up on attendance. What we want everyone hung up on is learning. How do I get access to my amazing teacher and my classmates so I can facilitate learning? The attendance piece is something we have to do for the state of California, and we will do so with our due diligence every single day, but we will work with our families to make sure you have what you need. So please, if you have any questions on this topic, feel free to reach out to the school at admin@westlakecharter.com. All right, thank you families for being here at Back to School Night 2020. I will turn the stage over to your teacher. Thanks again, and as always, let's explore